Kogan has reported positively in almost every key fundamental metrics on its first year result for FY25, which was released in the market this morning. However, the share price has actually gone down by 2% at the end of today's trading session. We're not going to be creating a narrative why the share price has gone down today. What we're going to be doing here is analyzing Kogan from the macroeconomic perspective, technical analysis, and fundamental analysis, and see whether there is value at the current levels. Because if the company is improving fundamentals year on year, it's trading in a sector which could benefit from the current interest rate cut environment, and also trading a technically discounted price. It's fair to say that we are buying a stock that is reasonably cheap, and all we need to do is wait a little bit, because we are making money while we are buying. Wait a little bit. When the stock reaches the fair value, then we already made our trade. And we think this could be happening with Kogan right now. Let's have a look. Hi everyone, my name is Les. I'm Chief Analyst of BG Trading Australia, and I hope you are well. Today is 24th of February 2025. And I want to remind you, this is not a financial advice. It's just us from BG Trading sharing with you how we apply BGS20 and BG Trading strategies together with our VP members to chase trade opportunities of 20 to 40% profit within 1 to 3 months with very tight stop losses. We trade a lot of great quality stocks here. Most of them are small and mid-sized caps, but when we make the best trades are trades that we buy stocks at technically discounted price, stocks that have great fundamentals and are improving year on year. In fact, I want to share this with you. We have recently been trading Drone Shield, which is a stock that I have covered here in the channel many times. I even actually posted a video 1 month ago about Drone Shield and Novonix right here. 40%, 45% upside on Drone Shield. We are now at 32% profit. Was a little bit of a wait, but some of our VIP members have the opportunity to lock in 32% profit today. We have the opportunity to lock 32% profit. It's almost reaching our BGS20 target. But as well as Drone Shield, there are many other stocks. So you gotta understand the fundamentals and avoid hearing the noise. Focusing to value opportunities, understanding the fundamentals. That is the most important takeaway from those videos right here at BG Trading. And don't be fearful if you know the fundamentals are improving, even though the stocks are highly targeted by short sellers. Sooner or later, the share price will reflect the fundamentals. Now, if you haven't subscribed this channel, I would like to invite you to subscribe right now and be able to see the videos that we post on a weekly basis right here. Share this video with someone that you believe will be interested as well. Now, as soon as the report came, I put together our comprehensive view of the company based on today's report, the latest report, and we provide this analysis to our VP members together with entry details of the stocks that we are buying, targets. Sometimes we have long-term targets Sometimes we have only BGS20 targets, but most importantly, every single trade we have a stop loss indication, which is a key tool to protect capital, especially if you're trading speculative stocks. This is, I wouldn't consider speculative. I would say this is more like a growth stock at the lower end quality retailers in Australia. Because there are some controversial movements happening within the company with the management. However, the share price history shows a tremendous opportunities to trade 20 to 40, even more, within 1 to 3 month time. Now, what did we see here that we liked on this report? First of all, the revenue continues to grow, especially because we are taking consideration the back end of 2024. There was and I'm talking about the calendar year, not the full year, the financial year. The back end of 2024 was one of the toughest time in the history of Australia, with a cost of living crisis, really high interest rates. And obviously, recession, per capita recession, more than improved over the last 2 years. However, Kogan still managed to do reasonably well and keep growing in all key fundamental metrics. So the gross profit has grown 18% year on year, which is I would say excellent result. EBITDA also growing 24%, and if you can argue, go to the adjusted EBITDA, which is still growing 17.5%. The net profit after tax growth 19%, adjusted net profit after tax 7.9%. So here, if you have a little bit time, I'm going to be sharing the link in our Facebook group, buy, grow, sell strategy for share traders. Actually, just go to our page BG Trading on a Facebook, and then you will have access to this analysis. And I wanted you to see, if you're interested on trading Kogan, I wouldn't be investing, but trading Kogan, which in my opinion, based on our view, it's highly undervalued right now. So take a look in detail on this report. Very important. Understand all the verticals where the revenue comes from, especially the gross profit is where it is generated from. Kogan also operates in New Zealand through its subsidiary Mighty Ape, and which, by the way, was the only operation that has reduced its EBITDA. But then the overall group net profitability has been positive in one of the toughest time in the history of Australia. So you make your own decision. Now with interest rate cut, and we're talking about the macro in Australia. So with interest rate cut just being confirmed by RBA last week. So we're going to see these effects to roll over the economy, and that could prone for further growth in this second half of FY25. And provided that the macroeconomic outlook is positive on the back of an interest rate cut, potentially we even have another interest rate cut. I don't know. I don't want to guess whether we're going to have or not. Inflation numbers will tell. But if we have another one, that could even further benefit Kogan as well. So this is some details of each of the businesses that Kogan operates. Like, first of all, the Kogan brands, the Kogan marketplace, all growing year on year, which is very positive. And let's remember, Kogan comes from COVID-19, which was a very profitable but also very tough time, because They had a huge inventory post-COVID, and they had going to a net loss, and then they had to shrink its operation. And now, finally, they got into a stage that the company is showing consistent growth quarter on quarter and year on year, which is exactly where we want to be sitting if we are investing or trading. And when I'm talking about investing, I would invest more than 12 months in the stock market, at least in most of the stocks, but I'll be trading again 1 to 3 months, and if we're setting up a long-term target, maybe 6 months. That's it, getting out whenever the target is reached. Now, if we look into like the technical metrics for this for Kogan, look at this long-term share price movement right there. So this is 24 months pretty much, and you can see how predictable it is, but overall it's still growing, still going into this ascendant sort of a trend line, long-term ascendant trend line, and the support. This support has been confirmed with a further growth. Obviously, today, as you can see, this huge red candle right there. But if you go on the Heikinach, where which shows momentum, that also reflects on what we call a potential reversal right there. But back into the share price movement over the last 24 months, you can see huge share price swings. So it's gone up in 2023 about 96%, and then there was a correction of 40%. Then it's gone up 109% in 2024, and there was a huge correction of pretty much everything, like 53%. Then it's gone up 64% in 2024 again, and then we had this 32% correction right now. But I want to highlight this correction again has. I think it would have a stop right there. First of all, because we have this, if you go on Heikinach candles, that's what we use here at BG Trading. You can see this huge, and let me just see if I can draw here for you. It is a huge reversal, or what we call a undecisive trading candle right there. And for us, it shows that the market is not sure whether it should be buying or should be selling. But most importantly, as the stock goes down, there was a huge buying activity, and as the stock goes up, there was huge selling activity. Giving or taking a little bit of manipulation, of course, as usual, as Kogan is not the most favorite stock by the analyst. But as the fundamentals improve, and also the macro outlook is also set to improve, I would have no much concern to be buying Kogan, because it's not only trading with positive outlook and strong fundamentals, but also trading at technically discounted price. So the chart formation shows that the stock, that Kogan is trading at technically discounted price, not only for the short term, but also for the long term. So you see this pink line there? It is the long-term moving average, which is currently trading at $5.20. So if we're buying now, and the stock goes back to test the long-term moving average, we'll be making money only by the fact that we're buying cheap. And the short-term moving average is also trading right together with long-term moving average at $5.20. Right. Now, as history shows, the share price movement tends to bounce every time Kogan goes into technically discounted price. I wouldn't hesitate much to position right now, not when it's up, but right now as it is down at the moment, and try to take advantage of this potential bounce, which could easily, like being conservative, could represent a movement, like share price a movement of a by only going back to, and let's just change the color here, by only going back to the long and the shorter moving average will be 15% rally. But I would say I would be confident now with the fundamentals continues to improve that Kogan could sooner or later rally 40% from the current price. Obviously, like anything in the markets, if you're going to be trading, you have to set up stop loss. There is no guarantees in the market. The RSI was positive until this breakout right there, but I am looking at a potential breakout to the upside again. If that happens, that would reassure from the technical aspect that Kogan would be back into a bull trend, at least in this multi-year cycle, which the stock goes down below the SMA 250 at technically discounted price, and then rally again, and then corrects, and then rally again. We'll probably see a lot of short traders covering their positions, if not now, most likely around the $4, provided that Kogan falls further. I would say most likely around $4. But this looks a pretty good reversal candle to me on the Heikin Nachi. Obviously, we want to see what the next couple of days will bring in order to have a full confirmation that is indeed a reversal. Guys, hope this was valuable. Let us know what you think about Kogan. I know this is not the analyst's favorite stock, but it does provide very compelling trading opportunities, as you can see right here over the last 24 months. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.